one of my specialties is being able to identify different types of bananas. I look at them and I can most of the time know what it is, or even if I don't know what it is, I could probably make a pretty educated guess about what it's related to, or generally like where it came from, what type of banana it is. It's like seeing your friends, you know? All the people in your life, your friends, your family, your colleagues, like if someone asks you, how do you tell apart all these different people? And it's like, I don't know, you have a relationship with them and you see them and your body becomes accustomed to knowing who they are. You can identify people you're familiar with from 100 feet away with their back turned towards you. You know who that is. And so that's kind of akin to the way that I feel when I'm looking at a banana plant is I'm looking at someone that I know and that I have a relationship with that I'm, and have some, positive associations. Like I know this person, like, hey, good to see you again.
This is our roving reporter, Gabriel Sachter-Smith, reporting about what? What are you going to talk to us about today?
Banana plant.
This is a banana plant?
Yes.
I thought it was called a banana tree, Gabriel.
Well, it's not actually a tree, it's an herb.
Oh my God, an herb.
Yes.
And what else? Is there some bananas up there? I wonder if I can catch that.
Say banana fruit.
Bananas. Now, are bananas a fruit?
No, they aren't actually.
They're not a fruit?
Not a true fruit.
Not a true fruit. Why is it not a true fruit?
Because the seeds cannot reproduce.
I started studying bananas when I was 14 years old in Colorado, just independently as a kid interested in a thing. And it just so happened that this thing has never stopped being interesting for me. This is an experimental variety I'm still getting to know, so I don't have the timing of the harvest just right yet. Right here. I went to UH Manoa for my undergraduate and my master's at CTAR, the ag school. And I knew I wanted to work with banana plants. I didn't know what that looked like. Farming specifically wasn't a goal, but it just wasn't on my radar. It was really when I went to Paul and Charlie Rapoon's Kalo Farm in Waihole that I saw what being a farmer could look like. They were particularly inspiring to me in the way that they weren't just growing things. They were creative. They were artists of the land, and they were having all these personal side projects and interests. And so much of that I resonated with and things I wanted to do, and I sort of realized that being a farmer could be a viable path to do what I want to do, specifically with bananas. So it was in my master's that I really kind of realized that when I'm done with that, what I want to do is take all this knowledge, take this education, this technical science, and instead of using it to just go help other farmers, I could use it to help myself be the best farmer I could be. I think I just find myself very fortunate that something that I really am passionate about and love is something that is also a timely and important thing for my local community, our global community, to really think about how we do this differently. So it's just a win-win, but the first love is just the pursuit of knowledge of bananas. Being a trained scientist on the farm means that I can know how to answer a lot of the questions I have a lot easier than if I didn't have that. Being a farmer in the research field, working with laboratory scientists, or we're on field expeditions, I think I also look at things in a really different way as a farmer. For example, I've been on collecting expeditions where we're looking for new varieties of banana, and the laboratory scientists would see something and be like, oh wow, this is a totally new variety. And I'm like, no, that just didn't get enough water. Like, like that's what a banana looks like if it has this affliction. But they're looking at it just from like no, they're just very different. But I think, so that's me taking the farmer into the field of, I know how things change. I know kind of what the effect of all this random stuff would be on the plants. Because I see that, if we have an irrigation breakage and a field doesn't get as much water as it should have been getting, I know what that looks like. I know what nutrient deficiency looks like. I know what diseases look like. Whereas the other scientists might be like, I don't know, we just thought it was a new variety. I'm a young farmer, and I'm still learning. I've worked with bananas for about 20 years. I've only been a full-time professional farmer in a sense for maybe 7 years. And I feel like I'm just beginning. And I definitely have way more questions than answers still. At the end of the day, I just really love what I do. And I've learned that if you are able to, like, we're not all able to, I almost feel bad that like more people can't live a life that is really like meaningful to them. You don't get into farming to make money, so you have to love it, really. You're doing this because it's just pure love for what you do.